To reminisce about the laid-back evenings, the long drives by the seashore, and the good vibes of this season that is coming to an end, I bring you a set of nostalgic summer tunes by Seiyu artists. Let's kick off this episode of Seiyu Lounge. Welcome to Seiyu Lounge. I am your host Vanessa, and in this episode I bring you 13 nostalgic late summer tunes by Seiyu artists and 2D groups. This episode links with episode 49. It is the second part, if you will, and the missing piece for those of you that actually want to listen to the full playlist I curated for you. In case you haven't checked it before, there is in the description a link to the first playlist including 9 refreshing summer tunes, as well as 2 other playlists. This one featuring 13 nostalgic late summer tunes and a massive Summer 2021 mixtape, including these songs and a couple of extras. Make sure to check the description for all the direct links to the playlists, and do let me know in the comments on YouTube or even on the website, because there's also a written feature, what you thought of the playlists and which songs would you add to those. Now, without further ado, let's cover the 13 nostalgic late summer tunes by Seiyu artists and 2D groups. Shugo Nakamura with Here Comes the Sun. In a way, Shugo Nakamura embodies the good summer vibes. He does bring a warmth to his performances that always makes me think of summer. That nostalgia of late summer, however, comes in Here Comes the Sun, song with a nostalgic tone to it, being a completely different approach to music that has summer as its main theme. The song's warmth is drawn from the acoustic guitars that drive this song forward in good Nakamura fashion. The chorus feels like one of those improvisation sessions you'd have on a late night by the bonfire alongside your friends. It's carefree and fun, gentle at its core, and carrying a lot of feeling with it. Shugo Nakamura then ensures you feel the summer in you with a beautiful performance. While he does have plenty of other awesome tracks with a summery imagery, in my opinion, Here Comes the Sun captures best that nostalgia of not wanting summer to end. It has a gentleness and warmth that make you long for it. Makoto Furukawa with Patos no Katachi. If we're talking about songs that channel summer vibes, Makoto Furukawa's Patos no Katachi is a must mention. This song embraces the beauty of Latin jazz, embracing salsa-inspired accordion and acoustic guitar melodies. The piano still carries itself in a jazz fashion, adding a layer of mature playfulness to this track, while the drums have a trademark Latin tempo, sitting in the middle of bossa nova, salsa, and jazz. The verses are tasteful, the chorus is elegant throughout, and the song shines with no end during its bridge. The beautiful sequence of solos going on in that section will take you to a crowded dance floor as Makoto Furukawa makes sure that you never miss a beat. This is one of Furukawa's best songs, there's a lot of emotion and warmth to it, the instrumental is overflowing with good vibes. Furukawa's vocals are on point. The perfect end of the summer track. Thrive with Rap Rap. On a similar note, I bring you Thrive's Rap Rap. This is a song that keeps popping up in my playlists due to how versatile its mood is. Summer is not only mindless fun or laid-back times, it's also about romance. And Thrive perfectly captured that in the suggestive Rap Rap. The focus on Latin percussion while embracing a danceable salsa-inspired brass section made this song shine as a song made for the summer. It's playful, mature, and massively danceable, thank you to the punchy bass line that absolutely kills it in the chorus. And those vocals by Toshiyuki Toyonaga, Kazuki Kato, and Natsuki Hanae, although still in a pop register, add a riveting vibe to this track. If you want to wind down and explore the romantic side of summer, this is the track. Mioirinu with Monet. Still in the same Latin-inspired note, you have Mioirinu's Monet, song that creates an awesome late summer evening vibe. Although inspired by Irino's adventures in Spain during his hiatus, he clearly went the Latin salsa-inspired route for this song. The song is slow-paced with an acoustic guitar and cajon leading the way as far as the melody and beat go. Then you have a contrabass and piano adding the final touches to this song that feels like the end of the summer is here. It carries that nostalgia as well as longing and care that are part of parting ways with something you love. Mioirinu captured the carefree, fun and melodic approach to the acoustic music in Spain and Latin America in this tune, crafting what is one of my all-time favorite tracks of his and a perfect entry in this feature. Vezi with Yurete Itayo. Earlier this year, when talking about the best songs released in 2020, I mentioned that Vezi's Yurete Itayo was among those. And it truly is. This time around, however, I bring this song to the spotlight for how well it captures the summer vibe in its instrumental. The soundscape is wide, the bass line is prominent and punchy. The piano melody is the standard expected in dance music, carrying itself in a bright yet never peppy way. The beat is simple but extremely bassy, something that with the bass line and clap track further enhance the summer vibe to it. The verses are dreamy with funky guitar riffs and piano melodies creating a delicate late summer vibe that you'll want to lose yourself in. When the chorus hits, you'll be the fourth member of this performance, singing along to Tarusuke Shingaki, Yusuke Kobayashi and Shun Horie. Ar Nomura with Secret Love. Another tune made for summer, yet another one in which love comes to the spotlight. The Pythagoras production franchise is filled with hidden gems that you should explore. Much because it has fallen from grace around 2015-2016 and never managed to recover its popularity. That's why those are hidden, otherwise they would be really popular. Ar Nomura, voiced by Yuto Suzuki, is Marginal Number 4's leader and one of the best vocals in the Pythagoras production franchise, and in 2019, he got to showcase his talents in the solo track Secret Love. As soon as the song starts playing, you notice that summer is here, although on a nostalgic note. The piano melodies are dreamy, the atmospheric synths are distant, the beat is splashy. It feels more like longing for someone in a time-sensitive relationship. Whether you'll connect with the song's lyrics will be up to your experiences with love, but this surely is a song that feels like summer, albeit a bittersweet one. Momochi with Last Coffee. As far as difficult choices go, having to choose between Momochi's Last Coffee and Scarlet Game was a tough task. Both are part of an album that was all about its groove and danceable vibe. As you listen to both tracks, you'll get those summer vibes. However, as this playlist is wrapping up, you're getting to the part that is nostalgic, dark, and in a way, filled with romance. Momochi, voiced by Toshiyuki Toyonaga, has the most eclectic repertoire in the Dear Vocalist franchise. Thus, to find him tackling a song as the punchy, tropically inspired Last Coffee came as a surprise, a pleasant one to boot. The song has a comfortable tempo with a big focus on its bass sound. Everything flows at a steady tempo to the chorus that, although not explosive in speed, it is in its emotional baggage. Don't be fooled by the tone of the song, the lyrics are dark, pitch black at times. Still, it serves as a good send-off track as you wrap up this feature. Kotaro Nishiyama with Tobikiri no Yoru wa Koko ni Yaru. Late summer vibes take over Kotaro Nishiyama's groovy Tobikiri no Yoru wa Koko ni Yaru. Funky guitar riffs wink at the summery soundscape in front of you, as delicately in the background city pop inspired synths to create that nostalgia that comes with the end of this season. The pacing is comfortable, with the beat having a loungy touch to it, and the bassline is the right amount of punchy goodness, both helping flesh out this relaxing and warm, late summer-inspired song. Kotaro Nishiyama is pretty cozy with you on the vocal end. He works the soundscape in a really cool way, almost like he's going around it while performing. It feels like a song you'd listen to in an evening summer lounge. I get the feeling most Seiyu fans do not rate Kotaro Nishiyama that highly as a singer, which is unfortunate. As a solo artist, he did find his groove and he surely knows how to deliver songs with amazingly relaxing soundscapes. Tobikiri no Yoru wa Koko ni Aru is a perfect example of that, with its beautiful summery soundscape and smooth, soothing vocals. Juto Iruma with Uncrushable. While this is far from being a song with happy or nostalgic vibes about summer, at least lyrics-wise, its instrumental is exactly what you'd expect of a tune created with the imagery of seashore in your mind. Rapping Yokohama, a seaside city, it's no wonder that most tunes by Mad Trigger Crew have that twist, channeling the good vibes that come with the territory. One such song to pull off those late summer vibes while on a drive is Uncrushable, solo track by Juto Iruma, voiced by Wataru Komada. The piano melody is reminiscing of old school 90s hip-hop, being pretty simplistic yet an accent powerful enough to bring out those summer vibes to the spotlight. The beat is hard-hitting and bassy at all times, something that the deep, crunchy bass line in the background further adds depth to. When the chorus comes in, you're already well into the whole late summer drive vibe, singing and rapping along, feeling the group in those big piano melodies. Bay, Paradise featuring Issa. Another track that has that late summer drive vibe is Bay's Paradise featuring Issa. Everything about this song is good vibes, celebrating the good times and looking forward to new adventures. It sounds like a wink and a see you later to the summer season, as you drive off near the seashore as the vivid orange sunset colors the landscape. You want to lose yourself in those good vibes and, in a way, you'll be feeling nostalgic about the season that is coming to an end. Myuirinu with Yula-sen. Myuirinu gets a double feature, and that's because Yula-sen is that good of a late summer track. The pacing to this song is comfortable, guitars are melancholic, and the piano carries a bit of nostalgia with it, as Irinu gently paints the soundscape you're in. Funky guitar riffs play alongside splashy drums and a punchy bassline, I dare say the best bassline in this list feature, as Irinu delivers the whole chorus in a dual fashion of all-out falsetto and all-out warm mid-tones. This is a song that will give you late evening lounge vibes or take you on a drive with the sunset as your destination. The guitar solo makes its entrance, and that nostalgia cranks up to the maximum. Soma Saito with Bookmark. And because a good summer deserves to be remembered, Soma Saito's loungy Bookmark makes its way into this list. Written, composed and arranged with a co-credit with guest rapper Jay, by Saito himself, this song carries a lot of nostalgia, not necessarily summer nostalgia, and plenty of good vibes. Distant brass puts nostalgia on the spotlight, while melancholic, funky guitar riffs and a simple bassy beat add those late summer night vibes. You're reminiscing on the adventures, new passions and good moments in this season, and you do so through the smooth, gentle singing and rapping of Soma Saito and rapper Jay. A track that smells and feels like late summer nostalgia, a track in which you encapsulate your memories of good vibes and moments. Solids with Back on Track. Wrapping up this feature is one of the best summer-themed tracks and the perfect send-off for any summer playlist. Solids' Back on Track was released in 2018 after being premiered in 2017 for Tsukipro the Animation. The beat is comfortable, the synths are washy, building quite the hype to the chorus that introduces a progressive beat and quite the laid-back progression riding on top of the bass line. Solids' vocals are also on a whole different level on this track. You can feel their bonds and the track's message is as clear as day to you. You're literally taken on a drive with no destination. It's just you and your group of close friends, the road is yours, the seashore winks at you as the sun sets, and a gentle breeze trails your face. The memories you'll make in this drive will mark you even if the destination is unknown, because all that matters is the people that are with you. That's a nice sentiment, befitting of the end of the summer and a perfect ending note for this feature. Once again, these are the 13 nostalgic late summer tunes by Seiyu artists and 2D groups. In the description there are 3 awesome playlists I curated for you, including these and more tracks. Make sure to give those a listen and perhaps find new tracks, artists or groups in those. And just like that, another list feature wraps up. Summer 2021 is almost over, but the good vibes and memories will remain with you. I am the type of person that links memories to music, so I actually do love playlists a whole lot. Those capture moods, sounds, or even environments that bring memories to life, no matter how much time passes since those memories were made. I hope that the songs on this episode, as well as the Spotify mixtape I left for you in the description, trigger or end up being linked to good memories for you. Now tell me, which song by male Seiyu or 2D groups would you add to this late summer vibes playlist? I'd love to know your suggestions, so don't be shy and leave those in the comments on the YouTube version of this episode. I'm always up to discover new music or rediscover songs I've long forgotten about. Additionally, if there are enough entries by you, I'll create an episode to cover and talk a little bit about your suggestions. And remember, leave your comments as complex or as simple as they may be, and you can be featured on upcoming episodes of Seiyu Lounge. If you enjoyed this episode and don't want to miss the Hand That Feeds HQ's weekly male Seiyu and music-related content, hit the subscribe button. I'll return next week with another episode of Seiyu Lounge. Thank you for listening and see you guys around.